Gives it on the option. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Scrambling away. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Plenty of distance between him and the sticks here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Summers. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball in the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field like it did, but near the line of scrimmage. But you know I got a guy that he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
And the Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Lots of room ahead of the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind the best programs in college football. You got quarterbacks that have those multiple options. They're making you play very disciplined. And the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Oh, they're after him. Irons on the move. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat.
And he fires a bullet to the tight end. He gets a paw on it, but he couldn't get it in. He couldn't bring it in. What happens with tips and overthrows? Defenses usually take advantage. They do here, and they get the big INT.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. You can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
Quickly complete. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. At the 35, he's out. They just gassed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. Looking down the middle. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with the 1st down. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Drop play, quarterback keeps it. And how about the efficiency on that one? He'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up their next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the field.
You got to be in shape, chasing around all day, design runs and scrambles, and it's just and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
To the air on 1st down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Has rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
There's just so much chemistry between this quarterback and his receiver. And you saw it right there, down the perimeter, trying to work the boundary. Just put it somewhere near him. He'll catch it. He'll get a foot down and help out his offense.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50. But you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. The time-honored phrase for a quarterback is field general. This dude in this environment, he's like a stadium commander. He's like an elevated rank above field general.
He's like an orchestrator. He knows how to set them off and bring it up and bring the excitement with the big plays and make it.
What a job. They'll lay out and make the catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. The Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Grabbed over the middle. It's Summers. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. They've got the screen set up. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Buckeyes racing to the line in a hurry up. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Gonna there we go. Got some room and touchdown Ohio State. And they add 6 more to go to that trip to the house. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6.
Final seconds of the 1st half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Looking to throw on 1st down. Moving away from pressure. Finds his man. It's Adams. Great pickup is able to keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. One more snap coming before halftime. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He'll pull it down. On his feet at the 40. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another 1st down and yet another big gain. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll open the 2nd half on the ground. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to
Looking to throw for it. Good timing on the quick out. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. First down for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's Adams.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
He'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab on the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
I really like this slot receiver. I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes. He's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch.
Snags it inside the 20. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Huge play puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it first and 10 from the 15. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these are the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time. But when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slow.
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Dowdell. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
This quarterback right now is in a groove. He's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game is.
Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Adams. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Rolls it in. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snagged in the middle. It's Adams. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to this drive alive. Might be changing the route. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He'll keep it himself. Oh, better look out. Oh, he's got some space. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
And on this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run in that play right now.
All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they were going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.